What is happening, people of YouTube? This is the page again with another movie interview, and on my channel I am going to start doing more movie interviews this summer. Now, I know I promised that I was going to go through like Batman Ultimate Guide if any of you people on YouTube have ever seen my videos. But this summer, or the closing of this summer, should I say, or whatever, um, I will be doing just movie interviews for now because, one, I just like movies too, and I want to be, just doing movies. So here is my first movie review. Is all of the Ninja Turtle movies in one package. This is all three of them: Ninja Turtles, Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze, and Ninja Turtles 3. The first one is basically their origin story. If any of you out there are big fans of Ninja Turtles and grew up with Ninja Turtles like I did, this is the original, not the remake. Although I will be doing one of the remake later, but that will come later. And you'll be also interested to know, before I even begin the interview of each one, breaking it down. So this is going to be a 3-part video where I break down each one of them. Okay, but before I begin with part 1 of the first Ninja Turtles, I'm going to tell you that I also have a Facebook page. Like many other people that use social media, I will also be putting these up on YouTube and Facebook if anybody is interested in following me. Because I'm not trying to force people, but that's not what these videos are for. They're just for fun, and I hope that you rate, comment, and subscribe for these videos. And now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's begin with Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles is basically the first origin story of how they came to be. And the special effects for the time was, to me, amazing. And the way they set it up and the way that they did it was just something else. Now, a lot of people could disagree, but this is just strictly for Ninja Turtle fans. So, of course, you know all the names of the Ninja Turtles, but there is Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, and Raphael. And they all wear different colors. And interesting to know that they're all primary colors. And since I'm really good at drawing and art, I know that because in art class, that's what we studied in. Orange, blue, and purple are primary colors. And the funny thing is, that's what they wear. This is a DVD, Blu-ray DVD of all the movies. And they're just classics. And if anybody is out there that likes Ninja Turtles, I would definitely recommend picking this one up, because you'll spend hours and hours and hours and hours watching these movies, and the dialogue is just something else. Now, that's not what this. That's not. Now, I said that I was going to do an interview, which I am, but I'm just telling you basic facts. Okay, so I'm not going to give away the movie, but pretty much the first one is their origin story. If you've already seen it, basically the plot is their origin story, and Shredder and all that mess and his unit, or Foot Clan as you want to call it, come and start attacking people. And of course the Ninja Turtles spring into action and fight them off, but it also explains their origin story. And did you know that, believe it or not, I've actually met one of the creators of Ninja Turtles. And if you've seen the cartoon, like the ones in 2007, that it is there is a character named Bishop who's actually based off the creator himself. And I will be uploading videos of that night that I went there, and I will talk more about that in my upcoming videos. Um, but I hope y'all liked this video. Now, I said that this was not going to be a spoiler video, but this is just going to be like about the movie. Now, here's my opinions on it. Here's the pros, and I will give you the cons, because I'm going to have to give you the pros and cons of every movie I've seen. The pros of it is the CGI back then was really good, and the fact that it was real life instead of cartoon, and that they had the classic 90s and 80s lingo in the movie itself. And the dialogue was just absolutely hilarious. And you could see here, the writing looks like a turtle shell. And each character, did the 80s and 90s dialogue so well that I was just amazed. Because I saw it when I was a kid, and when you're a kid, you're just so excited about seeing it. You never really stop and think and really kind of analyze how great these movies were until you're like, what, 25? Because I was born in 1990. Yes, I am 25 years old. And yes, I was 23 when they made the new one, believe it or not. When I went to that concert, which I will tell you about more, when I went to that concert, I found out that it had been 23 years since they'd done anything with the Ninja Turtles. And I just couldn't believe it. And if you're into all the fans out there, you probably couldn't believe it either. You were just surprised that after all these years that they were going to make another real life version, basically the fourth one. To be honest with you, I don't really have an opinion on the movie TMNT, because it was a good movie, but I don't really understand. I guess maybe because I'm just like the classics. I guess I'm one of those people out there. I wouldn't call myself a purist, but I guess I'm just one of those people that enjoy movies how they are and not try to make an adaptation. But that's what they tried to do with TMNT. And I am not going to do an interview on TMNT because I like the movie, but it's not worth doing an interview on. But this one is. And the guy who plays Shredder and all the characters, they did so well. Of course, now it's cheesy. Now here's the cons. Of course, now it's cheesy because the costumes were so cartoony at the time. But when you were a kid, growing up with these, you didn't care. But now it's like, man, these are so cartoony, and Splinter, looks so cartoony. But that's just how it was, because it was based off a cartoon, so it's obviously going to be based off a cartoon. And